Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's Kiki, which is reading TJ Holmes and Amy Robach for filth, not because they have, quote, fallen in love and they're so happy, but because of the way that they're blatantly disrespecting their still spouses. Neither one of them are actually divorced. So they've had this affair, and also how they made everyone at their workplace, they're working for Good Morning America and ABC, feel very uncomfortable and disturbing, and they're still under investigation by ABC. But more is coming to light. TJ has filed for divorce from his wife, and Amy is holding nothing back when it comes to showing that, this is her man, regardless if she's married, regardless if he's married. Be damned what ABC says. This is her man. But let's get into it. But before we do, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend, because a kiki is always better with community, and check out our description box down below. So with that, let's dive right on in. So this is according to People magazine, and it says TJ Holmes and Marilee Feiberg file for divorce after his romance with Amy Robach is revealed. The Good Morning America 3 co-anchor and Feiberg were married for 12 years and welcomed their daughter Sabine in 2013. TJ Holmes and Marilee Feiberg are officially taking action to end their decade-plus-long marriage. The Good Morning America 3, What You Need to Know co-anchor 45 and the powerhouse attorney have filed for divorce after 12 years of marriage, according to public court records. The former couple, who tied the knot in March 2010, welcomed their daughter Sabine in 2013. Holmes also shares daughter Brianna as well as son Jaden with ex-wife Amy Furson. News of the filing comes after Holmes was photographed out and about with his colleague Amy Robach in November. A source has since confirmed to People that the pair are dating. Side note, don't forget that Amy tried to pretend like they were no longer dating, that they had cooled off in order to save her and his jobs at Good Morning America, because they have since been suspended. But as we know, that was just a lie. But let's keep going. Quote, this was two consenting adults who were each separated, the source told Holmes and Robach, who is married to Melrose Place actor Andrew Shue. They both broke up with their spouses in August within weeks of each other. The relationship didn't start until after that. Now, we all know, in my personal opinion, that's a damn lie. We all know TJ and Amy were knocking the boots and having an affair way long before they, quote, separated from their spouses. We're not stupid. And also, people from ABC and Good Morning America came out and said, yeah, they were having an affair. It was the worst kept secret. Everybody knew they were being flirtatious. And even years back, what's her name? Not Gayle King, Robin Roberts even complained about it. So they're just trying to save face. One, they probably don't want to, if there's anything in the prenup or anything with the divorce settlement, they don't want to have to pay more if it turns out that they were caught actually cheating. So I think that's another reason why they're lying. And two, they're probably trying to save face if there's some sort of morality clause in their contracts with ABC. But don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. They clearly were smashing and knocking the boots before they separated, in my opinion. All right, let's keep going. As reports of their relationship surfaced, Holmes and Robach both shut down their respective Instagram pages. The pair have not publicly commented on their relationship, though they alluded to it although they alluded to the news days after during a broadcast of Good Morning America 3, What You Need to Know, earlier this month. Now, side note, this is what got them booted from off the air, because ABC basically was like, we don't want a scandal on our hands. We don't want a Matt Lauer from Good Morning America situation on our hands, or from the Today Show, rather, on our hands. Let's just sweep this under the rug. Let's just pretend these are two consenting adults who, happen to fall in love while being married. But you know what? It's none of our business. Don't talk about it. Shut up and keep pushing forward. Let's just not make this thing a thing. But when Amy and TJ Holmes in my opinion, having very narcissistic, egotistical personalities. Again, they think the rules don't apply to them. They think they can get away with everything, sort of thumb their noses to that. And they got on their show and they alluded to the affair, and they were very arrogant and disrespectful about it, It says at the beginning of the show, Holmes joked, it's too bad it's a Friday. It's been a great week. I just want to keep this going and going and going. Just enjoy it. Robach laughed as she told Holmes, speak for yourself. I am very excited about the weekend, and I'm sure everyone else is too. We all love our Fridays around here. Some of us do at least. So being very disrespectful and sort of thumbing their nose to it. And then that's when ABC was like, really? Really? We were trying to give you a pass and us a pass because nobody wants, a Me Too situation, a Matt Lauer situation. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants an internal investigation, but now you got it. Good job. And they've been suspended ever since. Let's keep going. Though news of the relationship surfaced in late November, a TV insider told People that the relationship was, quote, widely known among many Good Morning America staffers. They were even told to knock off their flirtatiousness with one another a while back. There were so many people internally that were unhappy about it, the insider said. They were flirtatious. However, the first source clarified to People that a romance only recently blossomed between the close friends once they were separated from their spouses. Don't believe it, don't believe it, don't believe it. It's a bull. I personally think that's a lie, obviously, because they're trying to keep their jobs and they don't want to pay their spouses. Now they're also very bold. Now, this is them. Now that we know that TJ and Marilee have filed for divorce, this is them on a very romantic Miami, getaway. So this is just them right now. They're on holiday. This is according to the The News. TJ Holmes and Amy step out for steamy beach date. They're fully in a relationship. TJ and Amy were like teenagers in love during their getaway in Miami. In photos obtained by Page 6, the Good Morning America 3 co-hosts threw caution to the wind as they packed on the PDF in front of plenty of bystanders in sunny Florida on Wednesday, December 28th, 2022. So this was on Wednesday, y'all. They really don't give a damn. I told you, it's that narcissistic, egotistical, disrespectful personality where they think they can get away with everything, the rules don't apply to them, and they're above it all. Like, this is beyond disrespectful. You just filed for divorce, you lie and say you weren't cheating when clearly you were, and now you're doing this, and they know they're being photographed. They know they're being photographed. They're not even trying to hide it. According to the outlet, when they weren't smooching in broad daylight, Amy, 49, hung onto TJ's arm during a stroll on a pier. The duo also sat down to enjoy cocktails, light bites, and conversation as they took in their stunning seaside view. The pair's steamy Miami date took place one day before they arrived back in New York City ahead of the new year. Amy and TJ's winter getaway also included time in Atlanta, detailed the outlet. TJ and Amy, who are married to Marilee Feinberg and Andrew Shue, respectively, made headlines late last month after they were spotted looking cozy together, which were obtained by the Daily Mail. Now, this is the thing. This is giving, she's more into him than he is into her vibes. She's clinging on to him. She's leaning in for the kiss. I think that, sure, TJ and his wife, Marilee, may have filed for divorce, but I don't think that this means Amy won him. I think that TJ would have divorced Marilee anyway. He was already cheating on her with multiple women before Amy. He seems to just have that narcissistic personality type in general. And I think that Amy is thirsty and desperate and delusional and somehow thinks that she's the one that's going to change him. She's the one that's special. She's the one that's different. And, she's willing to risk it all for this, love she has for him. That's a fantasy, sweetheart. That's a fantasy. He's, in my personal opinion, again, I'm not a doctor. I don't diagnose. This is just my opinion. It seems like people who with certain narcissistic personalities, they're incapable of that type of authentic, genuine love. And Amy, you're just his narcissistic supply of the week. And if it wasn't you, it would be somebody else. So, girl, this is giving me very desperate. Sorry, guys. This is giving me very desperate, he's not that into you, but you're super into him and you're risking it all. And like TJ said in that really bizarre post that he did to his wife for their anniversary, he's like, I've given you so many reasons for you to walk out. I'm surprised that you're still with me. That just shows to you the character that he has. Not that Amy is so special. And I just find this highly, highly disrespectful. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. Do you think that Amy is about to get a rude awakening when she's going to wake up one day and realize that she's fired from Good Morning America, she's fired from 2020, she lost her husband, relationship with her children, and she's washed up, and TJ has moved on to the next one? Because I just think that this isn't true love. I think that these are two narcissistic people wrapped up in their own fantasy, and they don't care how many people they humiliate, embarrass, and disrespect and hurt along the way. And I think the real victims are the children in this. You know, Marilee, the wife, yes, I feel bad for her, but you knew who this man was. Andrew, I feel bad for you too, the husband, but you knew who this woman was. I feel the most bad for the children because there's a lot of children. Their lives were intertwined. They were babysitting for each other, and that has to really hurt. They have to watch all this. So my heart goes out the most to the children, then to the spouses, and then to the employees and coworkers who had to deal with this nonsense, uncomfortable, toxic work environment. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below, and I'm just waiting for this to blow up in Amy's face. And not that I'm not giving TJ a pass at all. The only reason why I say that is because I think she's more in love with him than he is in love with her. That's the only reason why I say that. Not because I think that she's worse than he is. I think they're equally horrible. But I just think that she's more into him than he's into her. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. But before you do that, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a kiki is always better with community. And check out our description box down below. With that, you guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Welcome to Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self-care, where your host, writer, actor, and producer Candy Washington helps you live a more joyful life with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and join the conversation on Instagram @Candy Washington. Let's go!